And welcome back, guys, to another chapter of Book of Random. We appreciate you guys tuning back in.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys so much. That was not racist. I'm Chinese.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, yeah, so today, guys... Oh, shit. I am Keoni.
And I am Lindsey.
And thank you guys for coming back. Sorry. Intro. Got to get that in. Anyhow, all right. So today we're going to talk about a fun fact. Is magic real? That's right. Is magic real? That's what we're going to talk about. So, watching Vampire Diaries, obviously, if you guys know, there's lots of magic in there. It really gets the mind wondering, is magic real, or has it ever been real? Or was it real enough for people to fully believe that it was real, if that makes sense? And behind every myth, there seems to be a little bit of truth, right? So every legend, there's a little bit of truth. So what are your thoughts on this, my love? What do you think? Do you think magic is real? Do you think it ever was real? And to what extent would you say magic would be real?
That's really tricky. I would say that I believe in magic. If someone were to come and show me, like, real, I'm not talking like card tricks and sleight of hand, stuff like that. I'm talking about, like, witchcraft.
Yep.
Oh, I totally believe in that.
Yeah.
Do I know anyone? No. Have I done enough research about it? No. But maybe if I did, that would be even better, because then if I could find people, that would be awesome. Honestly, I just think that that's really cool. I wouldn't put it as, like, there's not really, like, doubt in my mind. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I like magic.
Yeah. Yeah, I think magic, as in theory, is really great. It's pretty cool. I'm sure... So I believe in magic. Yes, I believe in magic. Let us know what you guys think. Agree, disagree, let us know. But it comes back to, for me, the fact that in every myth or legend there's some semblance of fact. What's also odd to me is that if you look throughout history since the dawn of time, in almost every single religion or every single group of people, I guess you could say, every type of people have their own version of magic. Now that's super odd if you think about it, because, like, I know you can chalk up, like, we just had we just were talking with our daughter, a conversation with our daughter about this, about how back in the day when people didn't have science and math and the understanding of everything, they didn't understand meteorology and wind patterns or lightning and this and that. They used to basically chalk everything up to some god is angry, and that's why, you know, Odin or Thor's, there's lightning or this or that. And that's how they basically explained everything from all different cultures. Everyone had god or gods, and they explained everything from fertility to, you know, droughts to everything was explained through some god or deity that caused that or was angry, to the point where they literally sacrificed people on legitimate altars, thinking that that would appease their gods. So the same is said about magic. I mean, think about this. It wasn't all that long ago that they had the Salem witch trials, which is a real thing, and they legitimately burned people for witchcraft. Yeah. I mean, there's people today practicing Wiccan or Wicca. Is that what it is?
Yeah, one of those.
Wiccan, yeah, or Wiccans. Maybe that's the pronoun or noun. But, you know, there's people that practice today. Think about Hawaiian culture, right? We're Hawaiian. They have kahunas who practice white magic and black magic. And at the very least, they believed that they were practicing magic. I think it honestly stems from... Okay, so this is... Okay, do you have anything to add to what I just said? Okay,
going.
This is what I think. I think... Okay, so there's actual instances of Buddhist monks who've spent their entire lives meditating and focusing on one goal, right? And there's this one monk who apparently, I can't say for 100% fact that it's true or not, but he can, there's videos of it, but he can start fires with his chi. And that's by focusing his energy and legitimately start fires. I mean, they're not huge blazing fires like freaking Gandalf and stuff, but it's pretty cool, you know what I mean? Or is that Dumbledore with the fire? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, and I think over time, you know what I mean, we kind of immortalized magic and the whole magicians and wizards and warlocks and all this kinds of stuff, mages and video games, movies, TV shows, books, and you know, Harry Potter. Everyone loves Harry Potter. Shout out to Ashley. She likes Harry Potter. Our daughter loves Harry Potter. That's my English accent. Harry Potter. A smoke and a pancake. Baba gabbity go.
Okay, now I think you're mixing.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. Lucky Charms. That's Irish, right? Scottish.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Man.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, they, you know what I mean? Oh, shoot. What was I speaking of, my duh? Magic, yeah. So magic, you know what I mean? We talk about it and everything, blah, blah, blah. I do think it's real. I do, and this is where I believe, this is how I think it can be explained. I think that we have our senses, right? 5 senses. Sight, sound, smell, I guess feeling, and taste, right? These are our 5 senses. Everyone has these senses. Now, some people have stronger senses than others, right? Wine connoisseurs can taste really subtle notes and hints of this or that. Some people have crazy good vision or hearing, whatever it is, right? Now, what if the ability to... Now, let's bring this to science. We know for a fact that everything is in a constant state of motion, right? That's physics 101. So, what if someone had the ability, a certain sense, where they could literally manipulate the frequency of something, right? Everything, it vibrates at a certain frequency. Everything. You know, when the people like to have the big opera woman singing really loud at that certain note and it cracks glass, that's actually a real thing. Every piece of glass has its own resonant frequency. And if you're able to project the exact same frequency back at the glass loud enough, it will shatter the glass. It matches up with that perfect vibration. Now, I think that there were people back in the day, more so than now, that could harness this sense or the ability to alter or affect a certain frequency to do certain things. And like this guy starting fire, you know what I mean? He's able to create enough vibration and frequency to cause enough friction and heat to spark a fire. That's what I think it is. And people back in the day were less distracted by, like, we're super distracted now, right? We're hyper focused on all these things that make life great, phones, cars, all this kinds of stuff, and we've become incredibly out of touch with nature, with everything, with peace and serenity, right? Everything is a rat race. Everything is, we gotta be constantly entertained and stimulated, and we never seem to really find our center. And so, and I'm talking about like legitimately. So imagine people back in the day that they had nothing else to do but to forage for food, and they could focus, right? They're in the wilderness. They're like, you know what I mean? They're able and to some degree have all that stuff out of their head, all this distractions. Maybe they are able to focus on that one thing and make it better or stronger or whatever. Maybe some people, like bloodlines, are naturally more gifted or tuned to doing certain things, right? Like some people have great hearing throughout their, you know what I mean, their lineage. Maybe that's another type of sense that they can pass down genetically. Who knows? But that's kind of how I explain magic. I do believe that back in the day, there was some form of magic. There was some form of manipulation of frequencies and energies to make things happen. Maybe even to the point of making someone sick or healing people. You know what I mean? There's been healers throughout history in all different types of different groups of people, groups that never met. You know what I mean? These are people that lived in different centuries and totally isolated parts of the world that have shamans, that have voodoo priestesses and kahunas and you know what I mean? The like druids, you know what I mean? Like every single, and religions, old religions, pagan religions, they all have some form of magic. And yeah, so I do believe that magic is real. I don't believe it's like, you know, whip out your wand type of real. At least if there is, us
That'd
muggles
so
don't know
cool.
shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That would be badass. But I don't think that is the truth of it, but I don't know. I can't say yay or nay. I'm indifferent towards it. But I do believe magic is real. What do you think about what I said? Do you agree or?
Yeah, I agree. And I also think that, I mean, there could be different I don't know if it'd be classifications or just how people would perceive magic to be in their eyes.
Yeah.
So someone that has like a gift of sight, like someone who, I guess, if you believe in people who can see the past and the future, that could be considered a form of magic.
Absolutely.
Because I don't see the past and the future.
Right,
I don't see people's past and future.
What if time isn't linear like we think, right? Well, technically, time is a construct created by humans, right? We are the ones that put labels on this is a day, this is an hour, this is this, that was in the past, this is in the future. What if time is not linear at all, and time is fluid and ever relative and is accessible if you know how to do that? You know what I'm saying? So, and one way I can kind of explain that is if you look up at the stars right now, all the lights that you see short of our star, all the different stars you see, like the North Star and everything in the sky, those are dead stars. We're literally seeing the past. Those stars have come and gone already, millions or billions of years already, and they're dead. And all we're seeing is the remnants of their light being finally reaching us because they're so far away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're tons of light years away, billions of light years, whatever. And we're finally seeing it. At some point, the stars in the sky will change. They will die out, new stars will start up. There's stars out there that got created after the fact that are beaming light towards us. That light hasn't reached us yet. You know what I mean? In time, it will reach us, and now we'll become a new star in the sky, and old constellations will die out. You know what I mean? Maybe not in our lifetime, but maybe there will. You know what I mean? So that is one way to explain how maybe time isn't as linear as we think. You know what I mean? We are literally looking at the past in the present, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of our thoughts on it. It's just something I pondered today, and I thought it would be a cool topic to talk about. It's really cool. I like the idea of magic. I mean, think about this. What about psychics? You know what I mean? I don't believe that all the psychics out there that claim to be psychic are real. I know a lot of them are fake, and they put on a show, and you know what I mean? It's all a ruse, or you know what I mean? It's whatever. But there are some out there that seem to have the ability to either very accurately predict stuff that's going to happen in your life.
Yep.
What is that lady's name in New Orleans?
Lanvo. I went to see her.
Lanvo. She's not the only one, and from what I understand, she's very accurate. I mean, like eerily accurate. One of my uncles, my dad's first cousin, Uncle Alan, is a Kahuna, and they deal with that kind of stuff, like cleansing and supernatural stuff. And he has a physically reactions to cleansings. Like it literally hurts him, and it kills his dogs. Like it's crazy, this stuff. Anyway, so that is why. Totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, so that's why we believe it's real. We do believe that there are really people out there that are attuned to it. Maybe there is an afterlife. Maybe they can breach the veil to our plane of existence, to someone that is higher attuned to that frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when people say they can see dead people or if they've seen ghosts, maybe those people have the ability to perceive things that we don't, or we aren't able to. I mean, we've always had those. I'm sure all of us at some point have had that feeling someone's watching us. You know what I mean? The hair on the back of our neck stands up like there's a presence nearby. You just can't see it or know it, but you feel like something is there. Maybe it's that feeling amplified. Maybe they're able to focus that feeling, right? That subconscious grab onto whatever's around you. I mean, they say dogs can see ghosts. They could say babies can do it. You know what I mean? Maybe it's the not so like our minds are so constantly bombarded and distracted by so much other stuff. Babies, think about it, their minds are super open to everything, so maybe they can see it. You know what I mean? What if, or dogs or whatever, you know what I mean? So I do believe that it's real. Let us know if you guys agree. We're super interested in hearing this. We're, just to be clear, disclaimer, #disclaimer, we don't want to hear ghost stories, okay? We're not into that. That stuff freaks me out, primarily because I do believe it's real.
I believe it's real, and I like hearing about it.
I wouldn't say I'm not here to try and attract anything out there that's looking for an audience. No, thank you. We do have really close friends, Bree and Kilo is a Hawaiian healer. and him and his family are very attuned to the supernatural, I guess you could say. And yeah, he's told us stories that, I mean, legitimately hair standing up on all over. I've had chicken skin like for like 10 minutes, you know what I mean? Like,
and he can heal too.
And he can heal. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
Hashtag Kilo, you the man, man.
Yes.
Bree, we love you.
Yay.
But yeah, so let us know what you guys think. Let us know if you guys know somebody that is attuned to this. Let us know your guys' stories. We want to hear it. Help us figure this out, because we really want to know. Is magic real? Yeah? Anything else you want to add, my love?
No.
Okay, I'll jump straight into the fun fact today. So following today's topic, it will be a fun fact about magic. Now, we all know that there's, like I said, magic and everything, Harry Potter, all this kinds of stuff. And one thing we always seem to see from like stage magicians who do like illusions and stuff, right? Is, a lot of people say this word abracadabra. And I always wondered, why do they always say abracadabra? Was it like from a movie back in the day that everyone watched and they just kind of, perpetuated it, or what? So apparently abracadabra, there's two theories about it that I'm going to read for you guys because they're kind of long, but it was just something that I discovered when kind of doing some research on it that I thought was cool. So according to one theory, the word abracadabra is derived from the Hebrew words ab, ben, ruach, and hakodesh. Forgive me, I don't know how to speak Hebrew, which translates as Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Thus, the words abracadabra is in fact an invocation for the Holy Trinity of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, which is very interesting because abracadabra is used for magic. Magic is technically pagan worship, yet the Hebrew translation is a Christian one. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, kind of weird, right? And another one, according to another theory, this magic word, abracadabra, which is derived from another magic word known as abraxas. The word is special as its letters in Greek numerology adds up to 365, the numbers of days in the year, which is another odd thing. You know what I mean? Like, so these are just some theories as to where the word gets its roots from. But we all know the word. We've seen it in everything. Yeah, I mean, it's in Aladdin for, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
right? Right? Aladdin? No, Open Sesame. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, abracadabra's been around forever. I'm sure you guys know. You guys have heard it. Kids say it all the time. Yeah, kids say it because we've said it. We've said it because our parents have said it, and so on and so forth. So, it's really interesting to see what it really means. And really, I wonder if there's any type of, you know what I mean, thing behind it. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, just wanted to touch base on one more thing. Another thing to think about, to consider on this, is belief. I believe, when people say, like, you guys heard of the book The Secret, where if you speak it into existence, it will come back. The universe will answer, right? Which is why it's always good to stay positive and not speak negativity into the world, because you don't want to bring that back, right? I don't want to get sick, because you're speaking a negative still into the world. I'm sick. It's I want to be healthy, or I am healthy. You know what I mean? You're speaking that positive into the universe. Now, let's get back to the frequency thing with that. What if, through legitimate belief, we exert a certain frequency of energy into the universe, right? We know for a fact, again, Physics 101, that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only transform in shapes, forms, whatever. So you cannot, every calorie, everything is just converted energy. You cannot get rid of energy at all. It just disperses in different ways. Radiation, this, that, whatever. Now, what if the body, right? The body is a giant battery conducting energy, creating energy, right? Your heart's pumping, we're ingesting calories, you know what I mean? It's creating, there's electricity running through our body at all times, right? Where we are affected by frequencies and thus can generate frequencies ourselves, right? What if through the spoken word and belief, right? Powerful enough, like a true belief into something, like you honestly believe something, like a prayer. What if there's a legitimate, measurable power behind that? And if you get enough people to generate that power, right? Enough belief, like a religion, what if it could create something? What if it could genuinely create something? What if God didn't exist until we created God? What if, you know what I mean, this or that or whatever, just through sheer belief? How crazy is that? Let me know what you think about that. It's a totally random theory. But yeah, we believe magic is real. Let us know what you guys think. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Hope you guys had fun today on today's chapter. Thank you guys again for tuning back in. Do you have any final words, my love?
No.
Well, abracadabra to you, sir. And we love you guys. Love each other. Take care of each other. Love you 3000. Peace.
I did my nails.
I did my nail. She never cut my hair.
No, just my nails.
She cut me with them. Damn it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. We appreciate you guys so much, and we'd like to see you guys in our other videos. So please watch here, and subscribe.